Yo, you ought to know what day it is. It is Sunday. Fans' choice. We are continuing the series of World's Finest, Batman versus Superman. We are in issue number 3. Yo, what are we waiting on? Roll that intro, cuss. Yeah. What's going on, Geek Corner? This is your boy, Earth Smack the Mad Scientist. Welcome back to the Orange Phoenix Media Channel and another episode of Comic Book Declassified. You know what time it is. It is Fans' Choice, and we are continuing this series of World's Finest. We are in issue number 3, and I saw something that you rarely see, and that is Batman being afraid. And just from my opinion, he looks afraid. He's like, look, this is magic. It can't really be real. He's screaming for Superman. He's like, look, Superman, where are you? Superman. And this man says, Superman, for God's sake, snap out of it. Do something. Now, it's very rare that Batman is like this. Like, it's very rare that Batman is not calm, cool, collected about anything. So to see this is very surprising. Now I know it's kind of like, you know, it's to the mercy of the writer or whatever, but it's to push the plot point. But either way, Superman walks up to Batman, tells him, hey man, chill out, relax. Let me borrow this batarang real quick. And he tosses the batarang, he strikes Felix Faust, and he says, the depravity of your imagination turns my stomach, Faust, but you're a sadist. You never torment us without sticking around to revel in the sights and sounds of it all. All I had to do was listen for a fourth heartbeat, yours. Now fix Billy now. So Faust fixes Billy, but not in the conventional sense that you think, because Faust actually passes out, and it's like someone flipped the switch on him, like someone was controlling him, and it was definitely the devil Nezha, because the seal that was on Billy Batson is unsealed, but still yet he is possessed by the devil Nezha, which means we're going to switch over to the Doom Patrol in Switzerland, because Switzerland, they're on their own personal mission, and they're looking for General Immortus. Now, General Immortus is one of the mortal enemies of the Doom Patrol, because they are looking for answers. If anybody knows anything about the devil Nezha, is definitely General Immortus, because he is immortal. But there's something else going on with General Immortus, because he has dementia. So can you imagine the fact that you cannot die, but also you have this terminal disease that you constantly forget things? So, and there's their only lead. But they try to get the information that they could out of him, but the one person that he does remember is Monsieur Mala, but Monsieur Mala is a talking gorilla. So they put out a symbol, and it jolts a memory of his. He's like, it's him, it's Nezha, protect me. And Elastigirl says, don't worry, General, that's just a symbol. He's not here, he's somewhere else. But where would that be? And he says, there is a concealed tomb, an island off of Corto Maltese. And she says, can you be more specific? And from that, he snaps out of it, and it's almost like they just seen each other again. But that's the best lead that they have, and they're going with that lead, which leads to China. Remember, Supergirl and Robin went back in time to find the House of Jai, but they were met with severe hostility. And remember what I said last week, like Supergirl and Robin can make quick work of the House of Jai? Right now, as it looks, I might be wrong, because Robin is trying to be the voice of reason. He said, listen, I said we come in peace. Come in peace, damn it. Like, can we talk about this? And Supergirl's like, listen, you want to show them they misunderstand our intentions, maybe drop Nezha's sword, because they see Nezha's sword and they attack you on sight. They think you one of the minions. And he's like, listen, we surrender. But from what you're seeing here, Supergirl and Robin are holding back. House of Jai is not the enemy, but they're not winning this fight at all. They're not winning this conversation. Supergirl is pinned to the ground by one of the House of Jai members that can control the earth. And Robin's like, listen, stop crushing her. Listen to me. We come from a place very far away from a century where the warriors of Jai are legendary in the annals of history. That legend says only the House of Jai could defeat the devil Nezha in combat. So Robin proceeds to take his mask off and like, listen, I told you, we come in peace. From that point, they stop. And so they introduce themselves. It says of Shui as fluid as a river waters, of Huo who channels the sun, of Kang, the commander of the winds, and or of DQ as one with the forces of earth. Now he's like, look, not enough. My name is Robin. This is Supergirl. We come from a far future when the devil Nezha was apparently arisen anew. So like, listen, how do we stop Nezha? How were you able to stop Nezha? So they go on to say, it was our sworn test to force the beast inside. For 5 days and nights, we warred continuously. Much pain was endured, much blood was spilled, but we pushed. Eventually, with almost nothing left to give, we managed to herd him into the prison, but we were not yet done. There was still the matter of the ceiling door. And Robin goes on to say, okay, last part. Doesn't sound so hard. So what aren't you telling us? Come on, out with it. And they didn't say anything, but you go on to Superman and Batman. Now, Superman is on his way to Central City, and not too far off, Batman goes to try to save Wonder Woman. Now, Flash got his hands full with Mirror Master, and he's not winning at all. So Superman goes to help Mirror Master, while Batman is trying to figure out how Diana got covered in clay and is at the hands of Dr. Alchemy. So from that standpoint, Superman makes quick work of Mirror Master, but Mirror Master gets some added abilities from Nezha. So he has a particular possessed mirror chasing after Superman, and it's nothing Superman could do. His laser vision not working, so the best thing he could do is fly away from it. And Dr. Alchemy says, don't waste your time trying to beat me, Batman. You're out of your element. He's like, damn it, Clark, how can I help? He's like, just keep doing what you're doing, bro. I need you to draw Alchemy's fire one more time. So he takes the mirror and it gets struck by Dr. Alchemy, and Superman was able to dispatch Dr. Alchemy with quick succession. And listen, he's like, I had at least 4 ways to dodge. And Superman was like, liar, let's get to undoing the damage. He's like, relax, guys. I've just gotten word that Nezha is no longer using villains as soldiers. And Batman's like, Green Lantern, glad we're not alone in this fight. He was like, hold up. Word from where? And you find out that Green Lantern is possessed by Nezha. He was like, I don't understand. Nezha's been in prison for a millennia. How does he even know who all these heroes and villains are? Or who else to conscript it? Alfred, listen, go to the back computer, see if anyone's access to Justice League servers. And Alfred says, I'm looking now, Master Bruce, but I have to say, everything seems to be just as it should be. Yo, even Alfred is possessed by the devil Nezha because the devil Nezha is in the Batcave. Man, listen, that is it for issue number 3. What is going to happen next in the next issue? You ought to know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell, and hit us up with some comments on what you think is going to happen in issue number 4. And make sure you hit that notification bell that we get notified on all of our content. Now, see you guys next Sunday for issue number 4. And go ahead and check out our other videos during the week covering comic book content. So until next time, y'all, peace.